Welcome back to more Factorio Community Monthly Map. And last episode we set up some steel smelting and then we started to run out of iron ore. Well, we were struggling on it. Either way, I decided I was going to quickly, as you can see in the background, clear out the entire mining operation and rebuild it so we can make full use of all the space without having to worry too much. Well, the problem is we have to worry about the mixed ores from the mines in the middle. So I'm just going to let this play and narrate over as needed, I guess. Got rid of all this spaghetti. I was debating for a while whether to go vertically or horizontally, but horizontally made sense. Mainly because if we went vertically, we'd have nowhere to sort the ore at the top. Here I'm sort of struggling to work out how we're going to deal with the mixed ores, and the way I think about doing it is to have like dedicated miners for the mixed ore and then sort that out outside of the ore patch. I was thinking I could feed the belt through the middle. Well, first I think I could sort it out at this miner, but I rapidly realised that's not going to work on the places where several miners are mining mixed ore. Also working out how to get the sort of the iron ore from the right over to the left. It's kind of a bit odd. But yeah, this is the point where I realised actually I could just send all the mixed ore down the middle of the rows where the power lines are, and then for this iron ore I'm sending it down here through this pure copper. Looking at this with all the blinking lights for the lack of power, it gets a bit confusing trying to work out which mines are which way, and it took me a while to work out which ones needed to be flipped and which ones didn't. And then, although I've already planned to send this down, for some reason I decided I was going to send it to the right here. These coal mines came a bit weird because the I took them up so that I could, basically there's one mine and because they're in line, they're put on the same belt, so I sent it the other way, so it would, because it was a pure iron mine. Those last two miners up there are just keeping the coal going, although they don't need to be because the factory is not really doing anything. Yeah, I think this is the point, where I realised I was planning to send that down to the south. And I think around here is when I got to the point where it's like, I need to know what's on these belts. Or at least I was getting confused enough that I needed to know. That's another mixed belt coming out. Presumably I did something with that. The belt below the one I'm working on. I hope so. Yeah, here's weird. I decided to send the coal all the way through the patch, and then in a minute you're going to see me send it all the way back again. sorting out some mines that are doing the coal and iron boundary. Rip all that out, put in a few mines, and then I'm going to put it all back in again. Yeah, at this point I was happy I had all the mines on the right belts, so I just powered it all up so I could see what was coming through where. And a constant battle with these, keeping these turrets operational. But I decided to put this belt at the top because the suicide biters were going to be destroying it all the time. Really should move those gun turrets down. So yeah, that's the iron filtered out. I think, yeah, I bring this over to the right, so the iron is all on the right side of the copper. And I'm merging this copper belt in. And also got this coal still that's left. And I gave up on that, try to work out what I was going to do with that, and just connected up the copper instead. And then over here, sorting out the 4 mines up here, which are on the the iron coal boundary. That cliff is still getting in the way. I'm also setting the inserters both here and here to prioritise from the mixed belts, because then basically the mixed mines will be able to keep running at full pelt regardless, well hopefully regardless, because they won't have the other thing blocking. Like mostly the coal's going to block because the coal is used less often, so if the coal is being used from the mixed belts first, then hopefully that won't be a problem. I think this is the point where I realised I sent all the coal round in a massive circle and thought, well, that's stupid. And I was thinking this was going to take a long time for it to work its way around. I had trouble with the power here. I should have just moved the splitter, really. But yeah, bring that in. And again, this is prioritising the coal from the mixed belt. Well, it will be at one point. Clearly I haven't done it yet. Since this is pure iron, it can just go straight in the back of another belt, and that will take priority over that belt's supply. Iron should be moving quite quickly anyway, so... The only problem is I now have a massive belt full of coal that needs to go somewhere, and none of it can because the copper isn't moving and the iron isn't moving. So I started building a 4x4 splitter, or 4x4 splitter even. I don't put the ones on the end, they're not necessary. So it's like, I think there's some situation they are necessary in, but very rare that you need them. It's if you have unbalanced belts or something weird. Obviously, if you have unbalanced input, because it's not a full throughput splitter unless you put the front 4 on. If you have one belt feeding in, you'll only get half a belt of output. Something like that. I was actually very surprised how quickly the coal then drained out as soon as you set that up. Okay, so with that done, I've also gone and upgraded the smelting setup here, and threw a few lights around because, you know, come on, new things. Right. I was knowing that it's getting dark. You can't really see anything, apart from where these furnaces are. We are still having trouble with iron throughput, but that's just everywhere. This is all we can get out of this mine. Well, say that, this is not moving. So the copper is stopping a lot. That's a lot. Oh, this belt isn't going anywhere. I noticed that one last. Clearly I didn't fix this. Where are we going to send this through to? Not really got any space. I could merge it with this, but this looks like it's blocked because of the copper. Okay. Let's bring it over with that. That's the only thing we can do. I guess what we can do is we can throw that underground and bring this down. Wasting another underground for this. I'll build it there anyway. Good like that. And then we'll send this belt through. I can overtake that one. We'll have our fourth input to there, although it's not going to be sending very much. This guy is going to output priority iron on the right. And then I guess we will just throw that in here. I'll replace this with that with belts again, and we'll input priority that. Fact. I think we could turn these round. No, there's quite a lot of them. That one will go, that one wouldn't. We could fix that. You know what? Yeah, it's a good idea. Make this a pure copper, a pure iron belt. No, it's that one we wanted. Replace that. Take these round. You're gonna have to go like that, I guess. Not great, but not much else of a choice. You're doing copper. You're doing copper. Yeah, it's all the copper off this belt. So this belt is now pure iron, and we can ignore this nonsense. Just do that. Get out of here. And we'll just pick this up. We didn't like that. Save me having to pick up all the iron ore. Right, well, that problem's solved. Kind of. These can actually go now as well. This can go back to a belt. Okay, that's better. That's a lot more copper, iron coming through. Let's block these up, which is good. Okay, I also took the time to change all these to steel smelters, so we should be getting a full belt's worth through, I think, if my numbers right. I think we're only getting half a belt through with that other setup. Copper I've just left as it is, because I've moved it across to fit this extra steel column in. But I've left it as though it's good. We didn't seem to be really struggling with that. What I am struggling is the fact that I haven't done that properly. We've got attacked here as well. Whilst I was building these things. I built some turrets out here, but it's like a few things here have not been... No, that's been fixed. Okay, let's get rid of all the excess crap. Okay. Have one green science. Okay. I'm at these science labs. Okay, so what were we looking at before? Yeah, we were just getting this science started. So, no, we want it all on one side of the belt, really. So we'll double it back. Or can we? What I want to do, I want to put this... Yeah, we can. I want to put these one further away. Go grab some belts. Anything else we're short on? Well, power poles, but we need to actually set up manufacturing of better power poles. Not just pick up more. Well, we don't have any more to pick up. And this is actually now going to need long-armed inserters as well. Oh. There, there, and there. Let's throw that light back in. These poles need to go away. Not in the right place. Okay. Now we've got space for this extra science. That will do. In case we do something weird. We'll send it like that. So it's on the other side of the belt. So it's on one side of the belt. We can feed another one in there if we need to. Let's see, you need green science. And we should probably do some more research. What have we got? More turrets would be good, although these say that they are... Well, let's get these first, while waiting for the military science to back up. Look at getting the other ones as well. Why? Oh, you don't have... Neither of these labs have... I don't think we're going to be able to have a light in here. There's no space. Have one there. What are these guys waiting for? They have no walls. Oh, I never hooked it up. I say that was the simple stuff. There we go. How much ammo do we have? Not very much. But we do have backing up steel. I have reconnected that all the way through. That's looking good. So I think the next thing we need is going to be up here. I want to stop using these wooden power poles, especially as I only have one left anyway. So we're going to need some copper for that. I assume the recipe hasn't changed actually. Oh, iron sticks as well. Okay, but they are both the same in that regard. Okay. How much of each of those do we need? Iron sticks is the most. It's a 2-to-1. Alright. Trying to think how best to do this. So I really only want half a belt. I can't feed it in like that, can I? We bring... Ah, we can't go in that corner. Damn it. Well, we can build this in. Solved. We're going to need a factory. Well, we're going to want 2 factories. One for... One away. Actually, you're 2 away. Those for... These will do the actual power poles. Long and small. We want some boxes on the other side for them to actually get put into. That's small. 2 stacks are small, 1 stack are big. We're not going to need big anytime soon. And then you're going to make iron pipe. Iron sticks. Actually means this needs to be closer. Run that like that. Throw a fast inserter into both of those. A long inserter for the copper and the steel. Power pole. Actually, we need... Speaking of power poles, let's build a good one. Right, 1 good power pole. We're going to need you, I think, relatively quickly, so... Okay. You're not actually connected. Got all 10. So here we're going to want a belt going back the other way. With... fact. I want copper to come in like this. That doesn't go that far. So. Yeah, that should be good. Right, we got that. Now we've got... Place that one with a decent power pole. There we go, that should be good. We do want these made first, because they're going to be more useful, so that should be fine. I think that is everything we need to build a better factory somewhere else. What I'm going to be interested in is what these scattergun turrets do. So we eating. He is struggling on stone brick. We have plenty of stone brick. Still struggling on stone brick. Have a better power pole and a third inserter. Now you're struggling on output, which was the obvious next point. There we go. Yeah. You to run flat out. See this? These build up. Okay. That research is just finished. Start the modular turrets off. One thing is, normally I wouldn't bother with walls until. Actually, quite annoying being there. There. I wouldn't bother with walls until we had laser turrets. Something worthwhile protecting. They stack up to. I think they stack to ridiculous numbers. 500, maybe. Or is that just bricks? That's just bricks, isn't it? Bricks and concrete. Let's put just 2 stacks. Well, now go on, we'll throw in the fasteners there. Well, once this is, well, assuming this backs up, which I think it probably will, we will want maximum output on that. Those mines are not quite keeping up, or at least the 4 aren't, so I'm not going to double that up. Not that we really need to. What I'm interested in is these scattergun turrets. That's the standard one. This is the scattergun. Takes bricks. Otherwise, exactly the same. Let's have a look at some of the other recipes for turrets. You are completely different. Okay. Okay. I think these we need to just stand off of for them. Well, we're going to need turrets, and we're going to need. I want scattergun turrets because they sound cool. So we really need to be building military science somewhere. Military stuff somewhere. All 4 working now. And it is backing up slowly. Just get rid of that. What we'll do then is I just need to move this somewhere else where we've got more space. It's probably over here. Over here makes sense? Doesn't really, does it? Over here makes more sense. This area. I'm not going to take that apart because that's my only production at the minute. But let's look at what we need to do for this to build that over there. We need this iron and this steel. To make this into a sort of continuation of this plus. Can't build on that layer, so we'll have to build on this layer. The thing I could do is research landfill. Just build around this. That'd be a better idea. Let's do that. Just assume we have those technologies. They're going to come in at this level. And we're going to have copper. Join them there. And the other one is this belt of combined. Combined circuits and gears. And actually, we're going to want some bricks. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll bring this copper down one. And we'll send the bricks through SA somehow. Have to come off here. Should come off. Oh, there's right in the way there. Just like that, I imagine we'll do. A little bit of space. Not that we're doing that here. But well. That'll be steel and iron. There's bricks. Assuming we ever get any more bricks, although these are coming through, so this will stop taking bricks. It doesn't look like we have any more capacity to make bricks anyway. Not unless we do some jiggering about with this, which will be easy enough. Okay, let's do it. So on that. How can we get mines on here? Actually could get a third one in there, so let's jam that in as well. I'll quite do 3, can I? But the top ones are done, so it doesn't really matter. So we'll just bring this down. You know, we can go up around the top. So that is going to make that quite tight up. If we replace this with underground belt instead of this, already got this on a side. Bad. Much better. Oh no, no, no. On the side. Jump that. Then that should be good. Bring that up. Cross. Oh, then we need to do a splitter and underground belt. That one's going to stay. Okay. That should work. Pop down no power. That. So this should be quite simple to solve by just throwing that hole there. Let's increase our stone input. And I guess we'll just replace these with steel furnaces. That will increase the brick production. Of which we need some more, so let's put those. I don't know how often we're going to need those, but okay. A bit of extra bricks. Modular turrets is finished. What good. Oh yeah, we're going to do landfill, aren't we? So that we'd be able to fill in it up here for this bus can come through. Right, so we want quite a decent amount of a lot of stuff now I think about it. I'm also tempted to bring coal through and redo all this this grenade research here as well. We won't worry for now. What we want, the scatterguns are going to take, no doubt, are going to use shotgun ammo. I do not need 5 shotguns. 1 shotgun. That's what I make fun for myself. It's a long time to craft. Have a quick look then. Ooh. Only shoot one direction. Back. Let's go throw this guy down on the front line because I want to see. I have walls. I have walls. I want to see if he can shoot over a wall. I have a sneaking feeling he can't. If we build a wall, stop that collateral spray from the explosive biters. And then we need the scattergun turret. Oh, you can revert into 8th threes, that's cool. Says it needs a line of sight, I'm guessing. Now I have no biters to fight. No, he cannot shoot through walls. Pretty sure that was him, right? Okay. I suppose that's good to know. So, in that regard then, repair these walls quick. Keep the walls, but pick this guy up. We'll build him a little bunker to sit in. We'll see how well that does. I've got a feeling not very. In fact, since there's a lot of guys, these trees seem to be good work at stopping them. Let's build some more. A lot, man. Probably going to mean they're going to try and run around the sides and kill all my guys now, but well. Anyway, that'll be it for this episode. Next episode, I guess we'll have to look at some outposts, so we'll have a look where we have resources on the map and where we can build next. Okay, thanks.